everyone, welcome to another video for SimonsSaysStamp.com. August is back to school month at Simon Says Stamp. So today, being it's our first card video into the month of August, is going to be a back to school card or just a school themed card in general. So I'm starting out with some black cardstock and I'm going to score it to be a standard size card. So I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. So I'm going to open this up because we're going to stamp on the front, and I mostly wanted to fold that first so that I would have an idea of the space I have for the front of the card. I'm going to use the EK Success powder tool because we're going to be embossing. So I'm just kind of going over the surface. This powder will clean up after, so I'm not too concerned if there's any residue left right now. Using this stamp set from Lawn Fawn called Schoolhouse Backdrops. I'm going to use this, well actually I think I'll use this one right here. I'm using my grid mat to get the lines on the stamp perfectly straight. And then I'm going to go and mount it on this gridded block from Fiskars. And I'm going to line it up with the lines on the mat as I put it on the block so that I know that everything's perfectly straight. Using Versamark ink, and I'm just going to start stamping. Okay, it didn't come all the way down to the bottom, and I also staggered where the vertical lines in the stamp are because I knew I was going to have trouble aligning them perfectly, so I thought, you know, I'm just going to go with it and make it look purposeful. So I've got that. I'm going to put some clear embossing powder on now. Alright, so there's the front of the card so far. I really love doing clear embossing over black because it just looks cool. Every time I do it, I'm like, oh, that looks so cool. So I love it. Alright, now I have about 1 1/4 tall little strip of daffodil layering paper from Hero Arts. And I'm going to use this stamp set from Cedo Calico. I'm going to use these numbers. Alright, I'm going to be doing clear embossing again, so I'm going to do my powder tool. Alright, I'm going to cut this down so it's just the width of the card front, and I'm going to have it be mostly the numbers. Alright, that's going to go right down there on the bottom of the card. You can see all the different embossing on that. And I'm going to adhere it straight to the card. Okay, now I'm going to cut a bunch of different little strips that are, you know, around 1 inch tall or so out of different colors of Hero Arts layering paper. With all these different strips of colored paper, I'm going to cut off even smaller strips. These are going to create books, and I'm just going to freehand cut these in different widths. I probably need like 3 of each color. Alright, and then this I'm saving for a little bit later. I'm going to take the front of the card and I'm going to start adhering all of these on top here like I'm creating a line of books. So I'm just going to take some Tombow Mono Multi Glue and just put a little bit of glue on the back. And then just start adhering. I just want to make sure that I don't have any books that are the same color, like right by each other. And I'm going to kind of skew them a little bit so they look like they're kind of a little bit stacked and, you know, messy on the bookshelf. I'll even have some kind of tipping over a little bit. I'm taking a white gel pen and I'm going to draw little detail lines on the books like that, so they look more like books. And on some of them, maybe I'll have it be down a little bit farther, and I'll have, you know, just 1 band and then maybe just 2 at the bottom. I just want to make them look a little bit different from each other. So maybe on this one I'll have a box. And I'll just color that in with my white gel pen. you know, just have fun with it. Make the books look different. So I'm just going to keep continuing that and adding detail to all the books. All the books are drawn in, and I'm going to take some of the kind of teal color that I use on the books, and I'm going to stamp this circle stamp right here. Alright, I'm going to take the little circle shape and I'm going to cut it out. You notice I'm turning the paper more than I'm turning my scissors, and that helps me get a really nice curved cut. Alright, and now for the sentiment, I'm going to use the stamp set. This is the I Love Books stamp set from Studio Calico and Hero Arts. I have a strip of cardstock vellum. This is the 40-pound vellum that you can buy in the Simon Says Stamp store. And I'm going to use my EK Success Powder Tool on that one more time. If you had any doubts about embossing, you now know lots about it. Always use some sort of anti-static tool. And I'm going to use white embossing powder. Alright, so I have this piece here, and I'm going to take my We Are Member Keepers corner chomper. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch corner rounder. And I'm just going to round all of the corners. Alright, this is going to go right over the little lined stamp that we made. And I'm going to add adhesive right in the spots behind the embossed letters. That's just going to hide the adhesive enough. Alright, and then I can put this right on top. Alright, I'm going to put this on some dimensional adhesive. Alright, I'm going to round these bottom corners. This time I'm going to use the 1/2 inch corner rounder on the corner chomper. Alright, and I'm going to take my white gel pen and do a dashed line right along this edge at the bottom. Alright, and there's the card for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.